How dare you both? I'm disappointed in both of
I
you.
have soft teeth. No, I'm kidding.
What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's living well and staying blessed. It's your boy, Markus B. And we got a surprise for y'all. It's been a long time coming, but I kind of talked about it in the episode, but I realized that the name is kind of made up. So, brand change. So, it is no longer Holla at your boy. It is now officially Holla at me with Markus B. I am your host, Markus B. As always, I'm with the one and only Mr. Evan Simmons and new guy Kris. And this is episode 54 of Holla at me. Yeah, I didn't mess it up. Today, me, new guy Kris, and Evan sit down and we just kind of, I don't know what we talk about. It's a lot. We just kind of nonsensing out here. Again, we've been doing this for 54 episodes. We don't have a plan on what we do. We're just out here talking and we're having a good time. Other than the brand change, we have some more big news. We are officially sponsored, right? It took some work and I did some stuff to figure it out, but the supplement company that I used partly for my bodybuilding show offers a program to where they sponsor people. So this podcast is now officially sponsored by Redcon 1. That is REDCON 1. If you go to that website, the entire website, if you use my promo code, which is, just to double check, T20 Markus B, you will get 20% off the entire website. And that is on all supplements. That is on all vitamins. Take your vitamins, Evan. Take your vitamins, Evan. Take your vitamins, new guy. Everybody at home, take your vitamins. And get the vitamins through Redcon 1 and help support the podcast. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And most importantly, share so that we can get it out to as many people as possible. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Oh, I know you're not big into games, but I know you have like Epic Games and stuff on your computer. Battlefront 2 is free.
Really?
Right now, from the 14th to like the 21st. So I'm downloading it right now, just so I have it.
I feel like that's a game I should just download, right?
Yeah.
That's a goodie.
It's like a AAA title for free. So.
Store Wars. Store. No, it's still quiet.
Still really low.
Why is it quiet?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm gonna turn up the game. The game was up super high on it before. I don't know why.
Also, I know y'all aren't like super big into gaming, but Lucasfilms finally like broke their deal with EA.
Really?
On Star Wars, so Ubisoft is making an open world Star Wars game.
Ooh. I'm about that.
That's either gonna be super dope or
or awesome.
It's either gonna be like one of the best games ever or
garbage
trash.
or what is it, like Horizon?
Yeah,
Horizon.
That just looks great, but then like fundamentally as a game, just kind of
Doesn't
trash, just because it's too open world.
I thought it was good.
Well, I never played it, but that's like the complaint that I heard about it a lot is like that the graphics were amazing and the concept was super dope, but there was no like, I don't want to say continuity to the game, but just
cohesiveness. It just wasn't.
Yeah, like it was just like the concept of like being able to literally free range anything is super dope, but then once you get in there, it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Especially the Star Wars galaxy is going to be.
Yes, and Star Wars, it could easily be just like that, where there's just so much.
I'm going to spend half a day on Mustafar. Why?
I do want to talk about.
Be dope.
Has everybody seen The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Both seasons?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I understand that I was late to the game, but I just wanted to make sure that we all got there. But nonetheless, for all those that are listening, welcome to the new show. Right? Does it feel like a new show, or is it just rebranded? New brand?
No, it's rebranded. It's just the like you just said it, and I was just like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready to flip. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going through a rebrand. I realized as much as I enjoy Holla at Your Boy, it is a lot of made up words. And it makes it a little bit difficult to look up.
Yeah, I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm in a room right now. Whenever I first move that around. Whenever you first like pitched the show title to me,
Yeah.
I was like, how do you spell that?
That's fair.
But I didn't have a way to get around it, so I was just like, let's just
Did have an
that.
alternative? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always a person that like don't complain until you have a solution.
I agree with that. As you should. That's what a good human being does.
Right.
I hate people that just bitch about stuff without having a.
I'm just gonna complain like
Yeah.
come
No,
on,
like
don't do that.
I'm down. I love me to complain.
But give me a solution.
But I'm gonna have a solution after
Right.
I complain.
Right.
So that being said, we are officially Holla at Me with Markus B. I also appreciate the fluidity, like the rhyme scheme.
Yes.
It just feels a little bit better. Holla at Me with Markus B.
The good old fashioned rhyme always makes
man.
the
Just
world
feels good.
the world feel on time.
Also, once we get that sponsorship, which we did,
We did.
once we get the other sponsorships, it'd be promo code HAM, and that makes me happy.
Yes.
And if you listen to the intro, we talked about the sponsorship. So shout out to Redcon1. If you guys ever need any
Yeah.
supplements, vitamins, any workout gear, anything, visit that website and plug in the promo code that's going to appear right here.
There it is. Look at it. Look at that promo code.
Chris, you got it right here.
Promo.
It's got to fit right in the frame. Okay.
I
It's
got
very
you.
specific.
Very specific. Don't make me look dumb and put the promo code up there.
Okay, now I got to do that.
Okay, I'm just going to point.
It's gonna appear right up there.
I'm going to point at a bunch of
No,
spots.
that'll make me bad because the editor's supposed to do that.
But yeah, if you guys need any, you get like a 20% discount, which is dope.
Yeah.
And Redcon1 already, anything over $100 is free shipping, which isn't that hard to do. Like, that's 2 tubs of
dope.
protein.
Yeah.
And you're Gucci. And, dude, Redcon1, they just, like, it's a solid company because they're just like, try our things for free. You buy a couple things, here's some things that you probably were interested in, but didn't know how to feel about it. So here it is for free.
It's the best way a company can do it.
Exactly, man.
That's a good
And they
company.
just hit 1 million
Customers or
sales.
sales.
Yeah. So go check them out if you need new supplements or anything like that. That's what I was using throughout my bodybuilding practice. It was a mix of Redcon1 and my coach had like his like own specific brand of vitamins and such. So shout out to them for hooking it up.
I should go ahead
Take
and
your
get some.
vitamins.
Yeah, dude, get your damn vitamins, son.
Go ahead and get my vitamins from Redcon.
Oh my god,
I'll get Redcon ones.
please do. You too, Chris. Because
Some Redcon vitamins.
we talked about it. Well, we talked about you getting back into working out, so a good protein doesn't help, but isn't a bad. Doesn't help. Jesus, what am I thinking? Good protein helps a lot.
I'm about to say.
Wouldn't hurt. That's
Wouldn't
what it's called
hurt.
for. Wouldn't hurt.
Does it help?
As I'm out here chugging down 4 shakes a day.
That's
Yeah, dude. I'm at a new gym, right? I'm at the field house out here in Temple, and I really love the gym. A, because it's bigger, just naturally, like as opposed to the Intent Fitness, which was right in the corner, where it's like there was one machine,
yeah.
maybe. There was 2 squat racks in the entire gym, and that bothers me.
Not enough.
Not enough. 2 squat racks, 0 benches. They had the
those
moving
wheel-
bench
yeah.
to where you could plug it into the squat rack.
Yeah.
So, but then if you're benching on the squat rack,
They were going for the hotel, like
yeah, it was the fully functional hotel gym,
Yeah.
which is great for a hotel. But for like a normal
gym.
gym spot, it was just really inconvenient. So size and equipment is better, and then because the size, they have a variety of different equipment,
Yeah.
which is nice. They have a sauna it doesn't get hot enough, but they have the sauna, which is nice.
So it's more of a relaxing sauna than a sweat out your sweat out 20 pounds.
I am really impressed with myself, and let me get your idea on this, both of y'all.
Idea coming at you live.
The ability to take a nap, is that just a heightened form of meditation?
No.
Go on that.
Because a
Dispute
nap.
it. I'm not. This is just the idea I had. I don't poke holes in it.
Because a nap is an intentional, like, disengagement of your conscious mind.
Yes.
So you fall asleep, you're out
What is the point of meditation?
to, I guess you can't feel your presence whenever you're in a nap. You're just in a nap. like you're just out. Like if you're not sitting there feeling your breath and like feeling yourself connect with the world, then you're not meditating.
Yeah.
You're
So
just sleeping.
I mean, there's different levels of meditation. Obviously, like there's like transcendental meditation where they give you a mantra and you recite that
Right, yeah.
over and over again, and then there's guided meditation and blah blah blah. But my general understanding of meditation is to clear the mind and be relaxed.
I just think a meditation is an active thing, and I guess it's like the most like active form of passivity.
Okay.
Is passivity a word? I don't
I don't
it's a
think
word.
so, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But don't you think that in order to fall asleep, you have to go through that cycle of meditation?
I guess so.
Right? Because I mean that's what people always talk about, is that they just have like they can't fall asleep because their mind keeps running.
And that's like whatever, like that's the reason why I don't nap is because like it's midday. If it's like 3:00, I don't like my brain's like
Yeah.
no. We go to
Your
work.
brain can't shut off.
Right.
So,
Like-
but I have trained myself to be like, because I mean we have a 30-minute lunch.
Oh,
And
no.
that's nonsense. Like even for me who has, well, like for me, I would be able to eat during that time
Yeah.
because I prepare the meal and just
Right.
scarf it down, but that's not during my eating window, so I don't get to eat during that
Oh,
time.
okay.
So like if no kids come into the studio to practice, I'll just lay back, catch like 5 minutes, shut the mind off, and then bell rings and 5, 6, 7, 8, we out there. So to me, I don't like, obviously I don't think I'm fully falling asleep during that
Right.
time. So, but there is a shut down part of my brain. So I'm trying to figure out, is that the same thing? Is that just a variant of meditation?
I don't think it is because I think the point of meditation is also like focus. Like if you're not focused on like being like present, I'm trying to like
Yeah,
because I get what you're saying that like whenever you're going into that 5 minute like stint of not really.
of active disengagement.
Yes, it's like you're not actively trying to or not. Yeah, you're not actively trying to like focus on your whatever mantra, whatever feeling you want, or like if you're focusing on breath or like a guided meditation or whatever, you're not focusing on anything. So if you do that and you just like kind of pass out for 5 minutes, it's not really meditation. Like it's not like meditation is supposed to lead to something, I think.
But what does it lead to? You know what I
It
mean?
leads to a feeling of like, I mean, if you're talking about like Buddhist, you're trying to feel Atman. You're trying to like,
That's fair. Okay.
You're trying to like
I just had this idea because like my definition of meditation, this is the way I define people, because so many people like you've heard meditation a bunch throughout your life, right?
Sort of.
Like it's been kind of tossed around. It's one of those things that people talk about, but nobody really knows too much about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my definition of meditation is you're in a car.
Yeah.
Your mind. Your mind is in a car in your mind. Kind of follow me, right?
Okay.
And it's going through a city.
Sure.
Normal state of like consciousness is you're going through like New York, where it's like there's mad buildings everywhere, and that building's a skyscraper, but that building's a 3-story walk up, and then there's another skyscraper over there, and then there's a billboard, and then there's Times Square, right? And it's just like and like as you're going through the day, you're just like trying to like walk down the street
Yeah.
through your thoughts and try to ignore the buildings. So the idea of meditation is to slowly get it from where you're in that city to where you're in the rural area where there's nothing. It's empty fields. It's empty land. It is empty spaces in your mind.
No.
No.
The goal of meditation is to see if you can get that all the time. That's what the goal of
Well, now
meditation.
you're getting into the super Buddhist side of things.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about like for what I think of meditation is like it's a feeling that you carry throughout the day. It's not a
Yes. So the idea is that where you start in the city
right.
keeps getting blown out to where you're getting to less and less buildings.
Right.
Like there's unless you are like super trained as a monk or as a
Right.
Buddhist, there's never a point in time where it's just like we're in the Sahara and there's nothing ever there.
Right.
Like a majority of people like that actively meditate. I would like to say that I do actively meditate. Like I start my morning with yoga, stretching, and like some mild working out. Like there's a time where I just sit there and like I focus on my breath and practice some form of meditation. Not so much anymore, but during quarantine, like I had like 20 minutes where it'd be like 20 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of stretching, 20 minutes of yoga. There's my first hour of the day. But there was never a point for me where I was fully in the Sahara. I was oftentimes just kind of like backcountry.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of driving down the road and it was all nice and peaceful and there was a building and now it's gone. So it's like, and there's a thought, I felt the thought and now the thought is past me. And that's what I was thinking of because this is where I got to this idea where I just became so like, I learned the process so quickly that I'm able to actively like just shut off my mind. And that's how I get to be able to take a nap, like a 5-minute nap, a 10-minute nap throughout my day. So again, I don't think this is steadfast, like fact. Like I wanted you to poke holes in it, but I just feel like it's in and of the same thing.
I get your statement now that the ability to take a nap is the ability to shut your mind off for 5 minutes.
Yes.
And like actually like kind of get at least somewhat close to sleep.
Yeah.
Like for 5 minutes, which that part of it makes sense now. I don't know if I wouldn't classify it as meditation, but I would classify it as the ability to shut your mind off.
I think it's somewhere in that realm because I mean people say. I think a really loose definition of meditation is anything that gets rid of all other thoughts.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously I've never done TM, the Transcendental Meditation, but you're supposed to just think about a singular word or phrase. So technically you're thinking about something.
Right.
But you're only supposed to be thinking about that. Or standard meditation where you're just supposed to be thinking about your breath, where it's like you're not thinking about something, but you're thinking about something. So like what? I feel like it's in the same realm.
It's definitely like I wouldn't. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't call the biological like feeling of sleep or like feeling of like getting to sleep meditation. It's definitely a way to get closer to sleep, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I hesitate on that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. And I'm not tied to it. If anybody has an argument for or against,
Yes.
please hit me up. Do people leave comments? Like, I'm really bad at going to check comments on the YouTube page.
I don't.
Is there a quick way to find that out?
Yeah, if you go to like the YouTube studio,
Yeah,
it's
it's just there.
yeah.
Okay.
If you go to like the video algorithm, it'll pop up a little comment thing.
Huh. Okay.
I get emails on the because I still have the Gmail on my
Yeah,
phone.
I do as well. Podbean and
Zapier.
Podbean, Zapier, and damn TikTok.
Yeah.
So here's 6 TikToks you might like.
No.
You're not getting me, TikTok. You're not. I know we are on TikTok, but I refuse.
It'll get you eventually.
I refuse to download the dang app.
I only do it on the weekends.
You're
now.
weak, man. I'm disappointed in
Don't
you.
do it on the weekdays.
I'm disappointed in you.
That's
I thought you were better than that.
I thought I was too, but it's
Apparently not.
it's a strong force. That's meditation right there. Talk about focus. Like,
It requires no focus.
no focus.
See, the problem is, I have such a visceral reaction against it because of the way it like started
Yeah.
with like Charlie D'Amelio and all them.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's the thing. If you don't find that side of TikTok, it's
yes,
fine.
I understand. Like, their TikToks obviously roll up on my Instagram and roll up on my Facebook all the time, and I was like, I hate any TikTok comedy. 90% of it is garbage, and just makes me angry.
Yeah.
Angry.
But there's some gyms out there. There's some real.
There is some. I'll give them
Yeah.
that. But just like there is like every now and then a food TikTok
Yeah.
will come across my Facebook feed. I'm like, damn it! Like that was actually informative.
And TikTok has a problem of, I've learned this from being on it, of, I don't know if, how do I describe this? I don't know if people are actually like having these problems. Like, you know, they talk about like, oh, this person has like daddy issues or mommy issues, or like, are you a burnout gifted kid, or are you like a, like they do too much like grouping of people, and I'm like,
I don't like that.
because some of it's like true, but I wonder if it's true like astrology's true. Like, is it like just general statements that are like, are you a burnout gifted kid? Do you did you like read your A-Push textbook actually? Like, that's a lot of people. Like,
I didn't.
I did.
Hey, nerd.
That's why I'm on burnout gifted kid TikTok. I'm like,
The thing is, though, is like you can actually get to different sides of TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to, like, you can get to where
I know
it's
I
just
can.
cooking.
I know.
It'll
And
take
I
like
know
a
that
week.
I could take a
but-
workout. I could get it to just cooking and working out,
Yeah.
but I don't want to. I feel like I've talked too much mess on it to where Kelsey too.
yeah. Kelsey and Lana, yeah, they're just
Yeah.
sending me TikToks all the time, just like,
Trash.
what do I do?
Yeah, see, they know better to send it to me because I will like it, but then I will also tell them to like, don't send me that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Anywho, back to the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like, yeah, I caught up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
like,
we started
I
talking
finally had a chance to like actually
Yeah.
sit down and watch it because I knew it was a really good show.
Yeah.
But I'm also the type of person that like anything that gets like blown up hype out the gate,
Don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Right.
I am very like,
Like TikTok.
yeah.
So wait till TikTok gets old, and then you're like, ooh.
Yeah, I'll be about it once it gets old. Before we get into the Mandalorian, algorithms just in general is wild.
Yeah.
If you look at my Instagram,
Ads or
not ads, well ads, yeah, but
Explore page?
Explore page,
yeah.
it's just buff dudes, buff chicks, and food. Like that.
Mine,
That's quite literally all you will see. Oh, and fighting.
I don't know what mine was. Like,
I never go on the explore page on Instagram.
The only time I go to like look somebody in particular up, but then like you'll see like those handful of videos, and I'm just like, buff dude, buff dude, buff dude, buff dude. Somebody getting his face punched in. Buff dude, buff chick. Fried rice, buff dude. Pork belly. Somebody getting leg kicked. Like that's just every single time I open it up. That's all it is. I'm just like, oh.
Sounds like you're into buff dudes.
Yeah, I am. There's just because I just look at people that are bodied up. I'm just like, damn. All right. Time to go back to the gym.
Right. I was looking at mine. Mine's just musicians and food. The occasional lady.
Okay. Hold up.
Yeah. Well, like
Your phone is there. You go.
comedy. There's some movie stuff on there.
All right. I've got first one. Oh, and I forgot about them. Buff chick, fat dude that got in shape, barber, Conor McGregor, skinny dude that got in shape, buff dude, fat dude that lost weight, buff dude, workout information, football, band.
Well, most of your
buff dude.
Well, most of your Instagram is people getting yoked.
Just getting yoked up,
That's
man.
That's what it turns out to be.
And there's like every now and then, it's not even food, it's barbers. I like watching barbers.
Oh, okay.
It's such a
Satisfying thing.
such satisfying thing, man, to watch people get like a nice haircut.
Okay. The whole satisfying trend, I don't.
I hate it.
I get it. I get what it is, but like, well, also people have different things that satisfy them though.
It's also strange, and I don't like it.
Because some things I'm like, when people do like this like squishy thing is satisfying, I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
If you're like squishing a rubber ball and it's like oozing through your hands, that's not satisfying. Is that satisfying to you, Kris?
That makes me want to punch somebody. That's what that makes me want to do.
Because that.
My satisfying is like when they have like the kinetic sand and they like cut it into like perfect strips and stuff.
That is nice. That is nice to look at. But when I say satisfying, like I get the feeling watching somebody get a haircut, the same feeling that I get when I get a haircut.
Yeah.
It's like, like I feel that you feel lighter.
It's like that pimple popper stuff, where you're just.
Nope, I hate that.
No. Nope.
Okay. Pimple popper is gross unless you're like in the mood to watch it.
Don't.
It's like,
I don't want to
You have
talk
to be
about
in
it.
the mood to watch it.
I don't want.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be in that mood.
It makes me sick. Anybody that casually watches that is a garbage human being.
I watch it about 3 or 4 times a year. Like, that's it.
You got it in my head now. I hate you.
Let's talk about Mandalorian then.
Mandalorian.
What about it?
I was not ready to see Bill Burr.
Oh, you weren't prepared.
I was not prepared to see
Yeah,
Bill Burr.
he kind of shows up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool. And that scene,
Is that like the actor's name?
yeah,
Okay, because I
well,
have
he's a
no
comedian.
idea. I have no idea who that is.
He's the
In season 1, he was the sharpshooter.
with the crew where they went onto the other they went to another base to like go steal something.
Oh, the bald
Yeah,
dude.
the bald.
Bald
dude.
dude,
yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up comic
Great stand-up comic.
who does not care about Star Wars at all.
At all.
That's
So that like he doesn't care too much for acting. Like he'll take a couple gigs here and
Right,
there,
yeah.
but it's usually like
acting's not his forte or whatever.
it's not his forte, except for the fact that he writes F is for Family and he stars in there. But like usually he gets a dude from Boston,
right.
and he's just an angry guy from Boston because that's who he is. He's very much a typecast character.
Well, he was from Space Boston on this one. He was from
Damn, you're right. That's
Space Boston.
Space Boston.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did a hell of a job in that second season.
Yeah, that's that scene of him talking to the Imperial. I guess he's like a general. I forget his exact.
This is a general.
Yeah, but talking to him was like that's
It was intense,
that's a very
man.
tense scene
Yeah.
of like, oh, he's straight up about to murder him. like,
Murder.
Yeah,
Spoiler
I
alert.
thought he was just about to play it off, and then he was like, "Nope."
No, yeah, I could tell. Like he had those crazy eyes, and he was like,
He had shark eyes, bro.
yeah. Which Bill Burr.
Well, because like it like built up to that, and then it relaxed, and then he just did it.
Yeah. And then like at the end, again, spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it. Well,
Oh yeah, it's been.
I was
It's
behind the
been out
curve.
for enough, so
I was behind the curve, so once I see it, I feel like it's fairly.
It's been a
justified.
month. If you're watching this and you're
It's
skip
not-
ahead.
It's only been a month. Okay, we can't justify a spoiler alert then.
yeah, that's plenty of time.
No.
Everybody's been talking about it. You have to have watched it by now.
A month is in
That's not enough time, man. You got to
Yeah,
give it
it
3.
is.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months was for Endgame.
Yeah. I feel like a movie.
Like Marvel came out and even like announced like there is no talking about the movie until this date, and
Right.
like everybody talked about it. If you talked about the movie, you got slapped.
That's fair.
Which someone spoiled the ending of Endgame for me. That like someone was casually said like, oh yeah, like Tony Stark dies, and I was like,
What?
how do I watch this now?
That's why I had to go opening day. I was like, I can't.
forgot.
can't
Oh,
let anybody ruin
I
it.
went opening day. Someone like spoiled it like before that.
They
Like,
watched
had-
it before you.
They had some ability to watch it before me, and they like spoiled it. I was like,
You punch him in the throat,
it was online, so I couldn't.
you find them.
And you leaked their IP address.
You find them
You find.
and punch them in the throat.
I don't feel like finding people. Finding people is hard.
No. Not if you know the right people.
Marcus Bonilla, finding people is easy.
It's not, but I got people that are good at it. You know, I stand by.
You got a guy.
I got a guy.
Gotta find people guy.
I got to find people guy.
Private eye guy. Yeah.
You got to have a guy for everything, man. It's important.
Dudes.
I don't have a suit guy anymore.
Suit.
As I said.
You don't have a suit guy?
No.
You gotta have a suit guy.
Well, I kind of fell off the suit thing just because I
You don't have a-
fluctuate in size so much.
Right.
It's a pain in the ass to, like I bought a blazer for that last wedding and I might have like 2 months with it.
Is that the ultimate in is a rich guy like status is when you have a tailor? Is that the ultimate in that like level of
If you have an on-call tailor,
right?
yeah.
I feel like that's a
Because technically I've got a tailor right over here.
but
That-
not a tailor that can like, all right, stand on here.
yeah.
That's when you've made it.
It's a strong high end.
Yeah. I'll never get there.
Maybe one day. But yeah, Mandalorian, man, it was really cool.
Yeah.
I appreciated the, I don't want to say simplicity,
Yeah.
but like simplicity.
Yeah, it's a very like first season more than the second season. It's a show you really don't have to watch Star Wars to get it.
Yeah.
Like it's very much like, yep, this is a guy just running through space with his little baby Yoda and
Little
just
homie.
It just happens to run into every main character in the movie.
right. Second season now it gets a little dicey with they start throwing in people like Ahsoka and stuff like that. Where you're just like, I don't know who that is. Everyone else is like, it's
Yeah,
Ahsoka.
part 2 you could still watch it with not the full knowledge, but to get everything that was about, you definitely have to at least watch the
Right.
Clone Wars,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which Clone Wars is a lot.
7 seasons.
There's a
That's the definition of a lot, son.
I don't remember where I found it, but there's a website or something. I don't know if it's a website. It's just a list of like the main episodes to watch.
Right.
So it's like picks episodes from like each season. Almost all of season 7 you have to watch,
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
Do. You do.
especially the last 4 episodes
Yeah,
because
well,
that's
it
basically
doesn't,
the movie.
yeah, just where everything falls apart.
Pretty much.
Yeah, which is wild.
The last 4 episodes of that season 7 is like, it's better than most of the Star Wars movies. And to be honest,
I honestly wish the prequels were the Clone Wars. Like
that would have been cool.
I didn't really need to see the whole like Anakin becoming Anakin. But
What? I enjoyed that.
I didn't need to see that. Well,
I feel like if we were going to see Anakin do that, we needed to see more of it. It was like child, teen, you're an adult.
That's fair. But I mean,
Like, we didn't
I
really
feel-
see the whole training process.
I saw a TikTok of
I hate that you started the sentence like that.
without saying the character's name, name a Star Wars character that you're a big fan of, and they just showed a scene of Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? And then the lightsaber comes out, and then there's a guy in the background just goes, "Yes!" It's gonna kill all the younglings, and it's gonna be
Kill all the Yinglings. Get weird.
definitely love that moment.
You guys didn't catch that reference. That makes me sad.
Younglings now.
It's a beer
Oh,
up north. That's like, it's like Shiner
okay.
down here, just like theirs. But like Yingling is like one of the OGs. I think the OG like company
Oh, okay.
in America.
He said the OG company. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I double check me on that. When did Ying? It's Yuengling, Yanglang, Yangalang.
Bangarang bass. Dubstep was a thing.
Dubstep was a thing. Were you a fan of it?
Like,
No.
No.
young Ling.
Yeah, Yuengling.
Okay, and what am I looking for?
When did they get founded? Yangalang.
Yangalang, bangarang. Yeah, I was not a fan of EDM, but I was
1829.
Yeah.
that's not old enough
Yeah, it is.
for the oldest company in
The oldest
America?
beer company? Look
Come
up
on.
when Anheuser-Busch would be the only competition.
Anheuser-Busch or Samuel Adams.
I'm just going to look up what was
Sammy
the
Adams was 1900s.
Oh,
How dare you,
oldest-
I just Samuel Adams. Is the
garbage person.
There was beer back then. I don't know.
Yeah, put oldest beer founded in America, and it's Youngling.
Shut up. Told you. Give me $5.
No. We didn't bet anything. I've been wrong before. Once. I'm kidding.
It's an issue. My friends,
Twice.
my college friend. This is number 2. My college friends have found out and realized that I'm a degenerate, and I will.
Sorry, that's not funny, but just the
We all have our vices.
yes.
Mine happens to be gambling,
Ah,
and I will bet. And it's not even like legitimate bets a lot of the times. Like I bet my boy $100 on the presidential election.
why?
Why not?
I feel like shrugging your shoulders is never a good answer to anything.
I made $100.
When you shrug your shoulders, you're just admitting to defeat. You're just like,
Ah, man.
"Uh,
You know, just,
I have no reason.
there's no bad reason.
The shrug emoji is a
Is there a bad reason to bet on that?
no.
All right, then,
Besides
you know.
democracy.
I believe in my boy Biden. He thought Trump was going to win. Here we are.
Well, you're $100
Still undecided.
You're $100 richer.
Yeah, and that's how I bought the sound system, which isn't working. That's bothering me. The surround sound, like it. I don't know what I did. Again, electronics, well documented, hate me.
Yeah. So like,
It just stopped working.
weird thing for the podcast people to know, we all got the same sound system.
Yeah, shout out to Kris. He was talking about it in like episode 40 something.
Yeah.
He was like, "There's a deal on this surround sound system." I bought it. Then Evan sent me a text. Look what I got.
I'm gonna buy it.
It's like, and then I wasn't gonna buy it, but then I just had a little extra time in the day. It was literally all it was. It was like
Yeah.
I had a little bit too much time before I was gonna go somewhere. And I was
Oh.
like, all right.
Now wait, with that sound system, what are you watching on it?
No, it straight up just doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Is it on?
Yeah. Shut up, man.
I'm gonna say you gotta check the receiver and like.
I turned the damn thing on. All right.
Swear
Did you
electronics
unplug
hate
it
you.
and plug it back in?
No, I didn't try that one yet. That was next up.
Why are you talking to us? Don't talk to us until you've
Look,
done the
man.
first step.
Look. I was
the
just
first step.
expressing a fact that it stopped working and it was very bothersome. And I don't appreciate you guys talking
Don't express stupidity.
shit. Jesus.
I'm kidding.
Does it like turn on and like the light come on it?
Yeah, and then it's like doesn't work, and then it like
Are you
Yeah.
connecting it with a cable or is it through Bluetooth?
cable,
What cable?
The optic cable or HDMI?
optic.
Try HDMI.
All right.
See what happens. Because I use HDMI. You use both of them, right?
I use optic cable.
Just optic cable.
At first, I used Bluetooth because my TV could do it, but in order to, because sometimes I play music through it as well, so I have to disconnect it from the TV. So I just plugged in the optic cable, and once I did that, it also sounded like 10 times better.
There's Bluetooth
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can Bluetooth it to your phone.
There's like a Bluetooth button on
for
there.
real.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Just hit the pair button and.
Man, I would have. I'm gonna play music.
Do you look at the remote?
yeah, it's like right up at the top by the power button. It's
I'm a
just,
simple man, bro.
That's how I feel about most like technological problems. Is people like aren't like actively looking at it.
Nope.
Like most people, they just want you to like. Also, anyone who ever tells me the phrase, "Can I look over your shoulder while you do this?" No, never do that for me. Never do that to
I've
me.
never experienced that question.
Oh, it's awful.
That's a garbage question. I've never been asked that, but that makes me angry.
When someone's like, "Can I look over your shoulder while you do that?" I'm like, "No."
I've gotten like, can I
Look.
watch you, but not can I look over your shoulder.
Yeah, if can
Like, I just don't want to be watched while you learn how to do it. Don't, like, look at me do it. And, like, it's not that, technology isn't that hard. Unless you get into, like, technical.
That's why we have Google.
Exactly. This is why we have Google. We do so many things because you just, how to, and then you know everything.
You're right.
Genius.
I just choose to spend my energy on other things. So when
Yeah.
things stop working,
You know what I spend my energy on? I want to talk about the 2014 epic Wolf Cop. Let's talk about Wolf Cop, kids. You want to talk about Wolf Cop?
oh,
kids?
it's everybody's favorite Evan's movie review.
All right. So, I'll give the short version of this. I watched a movie called Wolf Cop. Mm-hmm. He's a wolf. And he's a cop.
So when you say wolf,
Yeah.
like, are we talking Zootopia?
No, we're talking werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool if it was Zootopia, just like this
Well,
soft wolf.
I don't want to give the biggest spoiler alert, but he becomes a wolf cop.
Gotcha.
So
I don't
this
think anyone's gonna watch this. So
no, don't watch it. It's not good. It's not good. Watched it very late at night, and it was just like, Wolf Cop's on Hulu. Let's just put this on.
Never had that thought.
So, okay, so Wolf Cop stars no one that you know. Just get that out. Just get that out of the way. No
All right.
one, everyone. The main actor from it. He looks like. I think they found the most like lupine man ever. Like he looks like a wolf. Like you know how like they made like they found like Taylor Lautner. They like
Yeah.
kinda, like has like wolf like features.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
This
I get
guy's
what you're
more that.
saying. Ooh. Like in a good way or bad
No,
way?
like it, but he's like he doesn't look. He's not a handsome man either. So he's just like wolf like. It's very
It's not good.
the scruff and the weird jawline and everything just looks like
Forward,
yes.
pronounced.
So he's investigating these murders that are happening
Okay.
because people are getting murdered in this town.
Naturally.
And there was another attack that happened similarly. I think it was 28 years ago from the time of Wolf Cop. So he goes to investigate one of these alleged attacks, and he gets taken away, and he gets carved a pentagram into his body. Wakes up the next morning, and he's trying to shave his face. It grows back even stronger. Worst growing CGI ever is him. They zoom in like down to like microscope. I don't know why. It's just 1 second of like that. It's very weird. But he goes and tries to figure out how to be a wolf cop. So he turns into a wolf cop at night, of course, because you don't turn into a wolf cop during the day.
Naturally.
First night it happens, he doesn't really notice it, but they able to sedate him, and his friend is able to help him out and keep him down. Second night, he wolf cops with his friend present. I'm going to call his transformation wolf copping.
Okay.
He transforms into a full-blown wolf cop. And his friend's like, okay. So he can talk when he's in wolf cop mode. So he's like, hey, do you want to go, do some like wolf copping? You want to go be a cop? You want to go be a cop right now? So he roams the streets as a wolf cop. He goes and breaks up a
2 legs or 4 legs?
2 legs.
Okay.
Yeah, he can walk. He's still in his policeman's uniform. Like he puts on his policeman like uniform. It's like new wolf cop. So he goes and breaks up a gas station mugging. Then he goes to a chop shop. He's like, you know what I need to do to my policeman card? I need to make this the wolf cop mobile. And he makes it into the wolf cop mobile. Carves a big W in the hood.
Naturally.
Gets rid of the doors because he's too big to fit in a normal car.
But he's able to fit in his uniform.
Yes.
Okay.
Science. I don't know.
It links. Yeah.
Weirdest part of this movie was definitely, so there's this woman at the bar that he was going to before. Just kind of as a normal man. She shows up, and she is dressed as Little Red Riding Hood. You know what happens after that, right?
Eats her.
Wolf Cop gets down. And you have to watch Wolf Cop get down. And you're like, no, Wolf Cop, don't do that to Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh my god.
It's not what you do, Wolf Cop.
Is this legal?
It didn't look legal.
Yeah.
It felt illegal. Like I was like, oh, this is. I feel like I should be arrested right now.
It feels dicey. Yeah, definitely feels dicey.
And then it basically ends with Wolf Cop being these shapeshifters are the people that have been. They're the ones who cut the pentagram in them. They're trying to like. They're taking over. They have control over the town. That's how they keep control is by making a wolf cop every 28 years.
Wow.
So.
Oddly specific.
Yeah.
So when he becomes
does
wolf
that
cop,
happen?
does he become a better cop?
Oh no. No, he's just a regular cop. Like there's nothing.
So there's no bonuses
He's
to
a
him
little
being
bit.
a
He's
wolf
a little
cop.
bit stronger. He makes more puns. Like he comes in and he's like, people are like, "Who are you?" The Fuzz.
Ha!
I didn't like that. Whatever he said, I was
That's
like,
terrible.
like, wait, no, that's not how. I get the pun, but
Yeah, that makes me angry.
yeah. So that's Wolf Cop, 2014.
Okay.
Wolf Cop 2 coming out in 2015. I don't think it actually came out. I wonder why.
I was like, wait, what year are we in?
Yeah, no,
Hold on.
2014, and like, I was very, I don't know, when I walked away from that movie, I was like, I've seen a bad movie before, but I've never.
Obviously, we have a.
Oh wait,
we have
no,
a
there
clip of-
is a. Oh my God, there is another Wolf Cop.
Is there a...
Do you want to know what it's called?
Yeah.
Another Wolf Cop. I didn't like that at all. Gosh.
Well, you got to do the follow-up, son.
But don't call it another Wolf Cop.
Well, I mean, it's like not another teen movie. You know what I mean?
But
It's got to be even... It's probably even more corny.
Oh, it's more corny than that. The teen movie? Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying the second another Wolf Cop
Oh.
has got to be cornier than Wolf Cop.
I don't know how you get more obnoxious than 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 Wolf Cop taking a Little Red Riding Hood for a
Spin?
sure. Yeah, let's go with spin. It's more like a stab, but you know, Wolf Cop. And throughout the entire thing, I was just
Oh, Jesus.
that's Wolf Cop.
That's awful.
It's bad.
That's so bad.
But we're looking at a picture of Wolf Cop right now, and it's horrendous.
That just looks like a goblin. That doesn't look like a wolf.
He doesn't look like a Wolf Cop. But that's Wolf Cop.
I don't like that.
And they didn't show him at first. They were like, "Ooh, what does Wolf Cop look like? It's mysterious." And then they finally see that. You're just like, "Oh, I get why. I get why they didn't show him for the longest time."
I would have clicked off the movie.
Right. I went through the whole thing.
But now you got me invested in the plot, so now I gotta stay.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch Wolf Cop. It's
I think I'm good. I think I got the gist from Evan's epic movie review. I think that's what we're going to call it. Evan's epic movie review.
Can you say that?
Nope, sure can't. So, what is your 5-star out of 5? Out of 5 Evans.
As a bad movie, not as a good movie.
As a bad movie?
As a bad movie.
I would give it a 4 because there were a couple of watchable scenes. I'm not talking about the Little Red Riding Hood. I'm going to be very clear on that. That wasn't watchable.
Not a
watch
good time.
that. You need to skip that part. And it happens in a jail cell too. You're just like, why is this happening? And then someone else has to watch it on camera later. So
That was definitely an idea for a different movie beforehand.
Oh yeah, I'm like 1,000% sure.
Yeah, that's cross. The director was mixing up his shows.
Like he was trying to make one kind of movie. And he was just like, you know what, this would be better. Let's just take this whole Wolf Cop thing and just stretch it out.
Just blow it out.
Stretch it out. Oh, and I forgot about the best part.
Okay.
It ends with a Wolf Cop rap.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I need to pull this up. I need to listen to this.
Or actually, pull it up on my computer so we can all hear it in the headphones.
All right.
Yeah.
So
the Wolf Cop rap is
we got
a genuine treasure.
So 4 to 5 Evans on the bad movie scale.
Yeah, because there were a couple of scenes there's some action stuff at the end where I was like, yeah, Wolf Cop.
Okay. Like actually doing some wolf stuff.
Yeah, he's throwing people and just being all Wolf Copy, and I think I'm gonna use Wolf Cop as a verb from now on, just because it feels just say Wolf Cop.
Wolf Cop.
You see, it feels good, right? It's like butter on your tongue.
Not quite. Okay, so this brings up a different topic. The dude rapping
Yeah.
sounds like an actual rapper. His
Yeah.
fluidity and verbiage is very, that's practiced.
I'm about to say, some parts of Wolf Cop actually sound like a legit movie they were trying to make. They were like, let's make Wolf Cop.
Yeah.
And they were like, but then the music from Wolf Cop is done by a band called, hold on one second. I know this band's name, literally gave me shivers. What was it called? Oh, it was performed by Shooting Guns. That's the worst band name ever.
That's a rough one.
Shooting Guns.
That's a really rough one.
I've never heard a worse band name than Shooting Guns.
I bet none of them own a gun.
Right. Yeah, 1,000%. No one in Shooting Guns owns a gun. You don't do that.
I'm trying to think of a worse band name.
Sean. Sean's a good band, but that's a bad name.
Tool is a terrible name. There's got to be some
Yeah.
metal bands that just have garbage names.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Look up
Worst.
10 worst metal band names.
Yeah, because I'm sure those are.
Metal band
I
or
used to
just
listen to I Wrestled a Bear once.
metal band or just all bands?
Just all bands.
All
There's
bands.
some. I'm sure there's some weird.
I feel like there's some like most of the strong contenders are gonna come from metal. I just have a
Yeah, they're gonna be things like sewage container. like, we are sewage container 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I Wrestled a Bear once though. Not bad.
I mean,
They
like,
had some bangers.
I find those to be good. The ones that are like stories, you're just like, ooh.
Yeah, it was, and what was cool is that the lead singer was a female, and she was screaming. It's good.
One of my favorite folk artists is the tallest man on earth. Like, it's a great
Like
name.
actually, oh
No,
that's,
that's
a
his
strong name.
The tallest man on earth.
huh?
Like, it's kind of like
I like that.
he's great too. Like his music is. I Love You. It's a Fever Dream. Awesome album.
Right.
It's a good breakup album.
Got anything there?
Yeah, it's
You got-
loading.
Oh, okay.
Loading.
I think your Wi-Fi might have gone down.
It's a strong possibility.
It's the Wolf Cop.
It's
Wolf
been
Cop.
super spotty lately. It's very frustrating.
Wolf Cop.
Mine was doing that for a minute too.
So while you pull that up,
Yes.
I'm a
Wanna posit something. Posit. Deposit.
slight shift.
Shift into turbo. Power Rangers.
You know what umami is?
Yes, it's the Japanese like other flavor.
It's the term for like
Savory.
all the flavors meld together
Right.
to make the perfect flavor.
Right.
Parmesan cheese is umami.
Yeah.
Like it's just like in and of itself, it covers all the bases of mouthfeel.
Right.
Andrew Schultz came up with word umami.
I like this. I like this. I'm a fan of this.
Yes. Just words that feel good in the mouth.
I like good diction, yeah. Not choir talking, but
Yes. My favorite
word choice.
is minimum.
Minimum?
I feel like that feels like that.
Minimum gives me edited vibes. It gives me repetitive, like, also repetitive.
No, but like just without the context of the definition minimum.
Minimum?
Like you can't say minimum without it being in cursive.
Minimum. Yeah, you
Have you
can't.
seen minimum written in cursive?
It is also
It's
the most
unreadable.
It's so satisfying to look at. It is unreadable.
Because that's just hump after hump after hump.
Yeah.
Hump, stick, hump,
And
stick,
then it's just humps.
hump, stick, hump.
Yeah.
But writing it feels really good. Yeah.
Speaking of food, I went to that Korean place.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was pretty
What's
good.
the review on that?
It was good. If you go, I recommend the brisket
Okay.
because they soak it in soy sauce, and then it was
Yeah.
amazing.
The Korean. I like seeing different cultures' interpretations of the same thing, of the same protein. You know what I mean? Because like down here in Texas, like you say brisket,
Is one
barbecue.
Right.
but brisket is also like soaked in soy sauce,
Right.
already pre-cut.
Right.
Like to the idea of like brisket being pre-cut, you think about that in barbecue. It's like it's gonna be dry, it's gonna be garbage.
Right.
But then you soak it in soy sauce for X amount of hours.
Right.
It's just gonna fall apart. It's super tender. And it's the same thing with pastrami.
Right.
Right, pastrami's brisket.
Yeah, it's the same cut, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just cuts of meat. That's the cool part.
It's
just,
wild. That's so
It's
cool.
all cuts of meat.
Yeah,
And,
me and Mia were talking about that because it's like called a Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
And like they're calling it barbecue just because you're cooking it on a grill.
Yes.
Our version of barbecue is because you're using
Different.
barbecue sauce.
yeah.
Almost. Well, not in that aspect, but
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Barbecue is the. Well, everybody's talking about the act of barbecuing. It's just like
The different.
the different variations on that.
Yeah.
And like the general thing is open
Fire.
Open fire cooking,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. That, I think that's the general definition of
Yeah.
of barbecue. The only people I do not let call barbecue Their food is white people that grill. There's a difference. We've talked about this on here, and I'm going to bring it up.
Oh, yeah. There's grilling and there's...
There's grilling and there's barbecuing.
Mm-hmm.
Hot dogs and burgers is not barbecue.
No, that's grilling.
That's grilling. Steaks,
It's a
gray area.
Yeah.
I still haven't had a grilled steak. I don't know how to...
You know how to grill? What?
What?
How do you?
Both of y'all made faces. I did not like
Well, how do you
this.
eat a steak if it's not grilled?
No, like a... Oh, I've done like a pan... Like a pan...
So you've had a seared steak.
Like a seared steak. I've never had like a...
Have you never been to a Roadhouse?
Oh, is that done on a grill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I haven't. Never mind. Both y'all were just like...
Yeah, because...
I didn't have a steak until I got here. You
I
know
know,
that.
that's right. And it still bothers me.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of steak. I mean, I'm still warming up to them, but...
It's a very tenuous, eating...
Especially because when I was little, I had more of like a...
Huh?
Eating steak isn't easy.
No, it's not easy for me either. That's the biggest issue I have with it.
Don't pretend like it is.
I didn't realize I was on a podcast with a bunch of bloody children. God dang weenies out here.
It's not my fault my teeth are aligned the way they are.
My-
My 5 minutes to
We
chew-
could not, let's not talk about jacked up teeth because it's also well documented that my face shouldn't work, and it does.
True.
How dare you both? I'm disappointed in both of
I
you.
have soft teeth. No, I'm kidding.
Title?
Steak.
Soft teeth.
I have soft teeth. I'm so disappointed in both of y'all. Just talking mess about steak. Ugh.
No, I like...
It's
It depends
good.
on who cooks it, but like
Obviously,
most of the
that's
time...
the case for most food.
Duh. But...
Well, you say stupid things, I'm gonna say stupid answers.
But like,
But when it takes you 5 minutes to chew a piece of steak,
Well, then
it's
it's
like this
poorly
isn't
cooked.
enjoyable anymore.
It was a poorly cooked steak.
Exactly.
Or
And
it's
that's
a
the
cheap,
part I don't-
cheap cut of meat.
That's the part I don't enjoy because sometimes you get the amazing steak and sometimes you get the 5
You
minute.
shouldn't get anything less than the New York strip.
steak to me feels like it's like a lobster thing, where lobster was literally like a trash food.
Steak was never trash food.
Yes, I know that, but it feels.
And lobster technically wasn't trash food, it was prison food.
Well, it was like. But wait, we're talking about two different things here because it used to be like peasant food, like
No, it used to be prison food.
both.
Look it up. Fact check.
I just got the band names.
Oh, okay. Run it back to
Shit.
that.
Speaking of lobster food,
Okay. Oh shit! Hold on.
Son of a...
no.
Ah!
Okay.
What do we got?
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah. It's a good band.
That's a good name.
That's a really good band.
Yeah.
Also, a solid name.
Natalie Portman's Shaved Head.
Okay.
I'd listen to that.
I would check it out, yeah.
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Not for me.
Till the wet sprocket.
Dogs Die in Hot Cars.
Well,
That's a.
that's a fact.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Oh,
That's a British band for sure.
No, Cherry Poppin' Daddies. We all know a song by Cherry Poppin' Daddies. We all do. What's that? They're the ones who did that one swing kind of tune. Oh, we all know it. Continue on.
For some reason, Panic is on here.
Just Panic?
Yeah, just Panic.
Not Panic at the Disco?
I mean, it has dot. No, they all have. I guess just Panic.
Huh.
Zoot Suit Riot. We all know that tune.
But
Oh,
it has the
is that Cherry Poppin'?
Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Huh.
It has the exclamation point after it though. Like
That's got to be Panic at the Disco then.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that-
Which is a goofy name, but it's a good band.
But for the type of music they put out, it fits.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yeah.
And then there's Hoobastank.
Hoobastank!
Oh, Hoobastank.
Take me back to early 2000s.
They did. What's the tune? It's that '90s classic, and I can't remember the name of it now. Tub Thumpin'.
That's not Hoobastank.
Tub Thumpin'?
No, I don't think that's Hoobastank. Remember when I gave that great rebuttal of the importance of tub thumping?
What did you say was the reason? I'm trying to I'm looking at the. I don't know any of these songs.
My Jesus.
What was better? The band names or the 2010 band song titles?
Should I look up worst song titles?
Give me some examples. I'm
Because these are the bands that I used to listen to back in 2008 when I was a freshman in high school. I was just listening to them. So, like Chiodos is the band, solid name. One of their most notable songs is "The Words Best Friends Become Redefined." Has nothing to do with the song. Baby, You Wouldn't Last. I'm just gonna look up Chiodos song titles.
Dude, those are really long.
Yes.
A really long song title is not good. I'm just a fan of.
Baby, You Wouldn't Last a Minute in. Oh my God, sorry. It has to scroll. Give me a second.
If you have an entire line as your
Baby, You Wouldn't Last a Minute on the Creek. Yep.
What?
This is the good one. Bullets make money. Bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. Song titles.
Yeah, I think the band names are definitely worse.
There's no penguins in Alaska.
I like that. I like that though. That's a good. That's a concise. That's a concise title.
It's a statement.
Strong statement.
I don't know what it's stating, but it's stating hard.
My Chemical Romance. I'm not okay. I promise.
That's a good. That's a good.
Solid
song title.
Yeah, I just remember that early screamo days. Just
Nonsense.
just nonsense, man. It was a good time, man.
Trying to be punk, but they.
Don't get me wrong. All those bands are really good. Chiodos, I highly recommend them. Just as far as musical ability, really up there. Like Dance Gavin Dance, August Burns Red, Circus Survive was a really good one. Throwback to my scene kid days.
Yeah, I didn't get too deep in. I had a couple of Devil Wears Prada, Flyleaf.
Ugh, how dare you say both of those in the same sentence? Flyleaf was garbage.
I liked it. I liked it. It was. They definitely weren't on the screamo, the hard
Yeah.
screamo. But I just never really got too deep into it, so
That's fair.
it was good. It was good to be away from that entirely.
What was your beef with EDM?
Oh yeah. My beef wasn't with EDM. My beef is with the culture of EDM.
That's fair. I hate white people too.
Thanks for that.
White people, you're great. Sometimes.
No, I'm just kidding. I love white people. Most of the time. Most of the time.
But no, EDM is it's definitely a cool form of music. It's just the whenever it's overproduced,
For
too
sure.
overproduced, and it just sounds. It doesn't have any musical quality to it. That's when I start listening. Or it's just when it's too repetitive.
That's fair.
Too repetitive in an annoying way. Which the thing is I like. Because I like Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Daft Punk is one of my favorite bands ever.
Daft Punk is so good. Ugh, I don't feel like people talk enough about Daft Punk. You listen to Daft Punk? We were supposed to listen to MF Doom. Did you listen to MF Doom?
I did not.
You garbage person. You wonder
But I
why?
started listening to podcasts, so.
Okay, I'll take it.
Better. Well, no, it's not better than that.
Not better. Not better than MF.
Well, the thing is when I listen to songs, especially at work, the song ends or the album ends, I'm like, okay, well, now I gotta find something else.
That's fair.
The podcast, it's 2 hours long. And
Yeah.
Right.
Then gotta
I get
worry
that.
about it.
Right.
Slip in some MF Doom in the morning, as you're going to work. Just give it.
You don't slip in.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a hard way to start
It's a
the
hard
day.
way to slip in. Yeah.
You don't.
As you're leaving work.
I'm about to say that's a come home and like cook kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like you gotta do something.
Gotta listen to some MF Doom. Have you ever listened to Daft Punk?
I think so.
You've heard.
Did you watch Tron?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did all the music for it.
You've heard like
Doing it right. Everybody get me dancing and we feeling it right. Everybody that be dancing and we doing
I'm trying
it
to
right.
think of off of Random Access Memories. The most Get Lucky. Everyone's heard Get Lucky
Yeah.
before.
We played Get Lucky.
Right. Like everyone's heard.
It's a good one.
But like, yeah, Random Access Memories is one of my favorite albums ever.
Yeah, Daft Punk wears like the Tron helmets too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, so that kind of music, like French house kind of stuff, I can get with that. But when it becomes like too
House music is really good. There,
I know house isn't technically EDM and stuff like that, and
but house music is really good. I really like. If I'm in the mood for it, trance gets kind of cool.
don't really know that sound.
Trance is like the. I feel disrespectful, but I just can't think of a better term for it. What did Debussy do?
Impressionism?
Impressionism.
Yeah.
It's the impressionistic.
Oh, okay. Like electronic
music, yeah. Where there's not, it's just a lot of like kind of sound waves and like a lot of female vocalists on top of it. Yeah, I like.
I like this random thought. Is lo-fi hip hop smooth jazz for millennials and Gen Z?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
That whatever.
Is it lo-fi or lo-fi?
lo-fi?
Lo-fi.
Okay.
You.
I was seeing if there was gonna be an argument, and I think we're all in because I've heard lo-fi, and I was like, that feels wrong.
No.
It's you don't call it Wi-Fi. It's not like Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. It's
Well,
It's fiber optic.
yeah, you're right. Well, apparently,
It's like the argument between GIF and GIF.
I was literally about to pull that up.
Well, I go back and forth on that. I don't know anymore.
I don't know either.
Like
Apparently, according to all the nerds in the world, it's GIF.
According to Google, it's YIF.
The ultimate nerd has spoken. Google.
I think. I know I saw it. I
But
think it was on my TikTok. But
I go by GIF for sure because there's a G, and that's what G sound make it. That's what the G sound makes. G makes G sound.
it's pronounced.
the G sound makes. Yeah. I feel like you just need one of those little like turny things.
So it says.
a C and say. The cow goes.
Yeah. Actually, I just looked it up and it says it's pronounced GIF, not GIF.
Yeah. They can eat it because I'm not going to call it a GIF. If it was a GIF, it'd be peanut butter, and I'd be spreading it on a sandwich.
No, it is GIF.
That's what I'm saying. That's all fine and dandy, but there's a G at the beginning of the word, so I'm going to call it a GIF. Because if it was GIF, it would have a J,
But
and then it'd be peanut butter.
you say words all the time that don't start with the letter that you're.
Yeah, I also have a speech impediment.
No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about the English language.
Oh.
Like you say words that are broken all the time.
Yeah, like pneumonia.
Yeah, exactly.
Pterodactyl.
We're just thinking of the ones that start with P. Because I immediately thought of like ammonia, pterodactyl. I was supposed to say paragraph. I was like, no, incorrect. Mnemonic.
Mnemonic.
No, wait. Mnemonic starts with a N. Let's see. You said
Pneumonia.
pneumatic.
Pneumatic. That one.
Pneumatic. Does this pneumatic start with a P?
No, it
P.
doesn't.
Okay, let's say there's something P N U P N E P N P N E U M A T I C.
Tsunami?
That's wrong.
Tsunami.
Night.
Here's a thought for you.
With a K. Homonyms are hard.
Right.
Why do we call buildings when they're already built? We should call them builts.
Do you really want to walk up to a built? I don't want to touch a bill.
Yeah, but if we're talking grammatically correct, the act of building something is putting it together. Once it is put together, you have then built it.
I mean, why do we call stuff skyscrapers when they're not? It's actually touching anything.
Well, that's because it comes from the early 1900s when people were tiny.
Whoa!
And Jack Johnson was the giant from, was it? It was in Houston. Where was he from? Look up Jack Johnson, the boxer. What was his title? But yeah, he was 6 feet tall.
Touching the sky.
Jack Johnson was called the Giant, and he was 6 foot tall.
No, that's
Johnson
like standard.
Title? What do you mean?
Like his like ring.
His fighting name. Yeah.
His fighting name.
Oh.
It's like the Giant from Gatesville or something
6
like
feet tall.
that. Yeah, he's 6 feet tall.
Oh,
He's a giant.
people were small.
Yo, Jack Johnson.
The Galveston Giant.
Galveston Giant. Thank you.
Galveston.
Yeah, Galveston Giant. He was 6 foot tall, maybe 200.
So they were like, skyscraper,
Exactly.
it's touching the sky.
20 floors, skyscraper.
Can y'all figure out that the sky is not that high? It's right here.
Now we have the Burj Khalifa, and they're working on building another tallest building in the same city.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dubai is crazy. I don't ever
And
want to
built by
go there.
slaves, and nobody wants to talk about it.
Well,
I want to go there.
I don't know anything about it, so
I just
you would
know it's
talk
like the
about
richest city in the world, so
It's because it's built by slaves.
it's still beautiful. I'm gonna go.
Oh, no, it's great. But how many people do you know that are going to build that sandbar island
Oh yeah.
just because? It's built by slaves.
I don't know anything about it. Like
Look it up. It's good. It's a good time. Also, fun fact, there's more slavery now than there was in the 1700s.
Is that a fun fact?
Sure.
I think it's an anti-fun fact.
Anti-fun fact.
You gotta say fun fact for people to listen.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay.
Second fun fact.
First of all, anytime someone says fun fact, my ears usually go off. Not gonna lie.
So here's a cool thing. Who did Gaddafi, Syria? So after Gaddafi got killed, Syria became a failed state, and now you can go on YouTube and watch slave auctions.
On YouTube,
Yeah.
I like watching cat videos though.
YouTube is wild
YouTube is weird.
because you could watch cat videos, you could watch compilations of TikToks, people commenting on compilations of TikToks, and
Okay, that's
Syrian trades, Syrian slave trades.
I'm not gonna lie, that is the end of society.
Probably.
Is people commenting on like TikToks.
Sometimes though the comments are funnier than the whole video.
That's very true.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of times where I see a video, I'm like, huh, and then I read the first comment, I'm like,
Well, no. like for instance, like I'll cut. Well, I don't know. Like, someone made me watch someone going through Jenna Marbles going through her liked TikToks.
Ugh.
And like just watching them and her just laughing at them. I was like,
It's gross.
this isn't content. You're not. I guess it's like movie reviews, but for people with like 15-second attention spans.
Yeah, garbage human beings.
I didn't get the hype around Jenna Marbles.
She was funny back in like the early 2000s.
No, she wasn't.
Like Mia watches her and like I've watched some with her. I'm like,
She
And
was
I
kind
guess-
of she was kind of funny when she was like, this sounds awful, when she wasn't like big famous, when she was just like a person. She was funny, and then the veil of celebrity coats people and they get weird. Still don't.
Nah, I hate her.
especially because Mia was talking about like wanting the dog that she has.
Cute dog.
Yeah.
Definitely
No.
cute dog. Wait, now who am I thinking of?
I think that dog is absolutely disgusting.
That's the one with the busted face, right?
No, it's like a little rat terrier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rat terriers are gross. Busted face.
It's got like a really long body, long face. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's
John,
like
there's one of those other early YouTube chicks that had
Here, I'll look it up.
like the dog was ugly on purpose.
Only other person I can think of right now is like Miranda Sings or something like that. But I don't even know.
I didn't watch YouTube in the early days, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't watch YouTube like that. I don't watch YouTubers. Like I intentionally avoid. There's I watch a couple like music YouTubers, but like other than that, I don't watch.
Yeah, like
Oh, Whippets.
See, those are cute.
That's kind of cute, yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, they're goofy looking, but yeah, they're cute.
Yeah. They are very goofy. Yeah.
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 Anyways, I need to eat dinner still.
Okay.
Anything else?
So y'all excited for the new the Marvel show to come out tomorrow?
Oh, I'm watching it like
Yeah.
midnight. Like I'm gonna go ahead and well, it's a double episode too.
Oh, is it really?
WandaVision, yeah, double episode. I'm so excited to see, of course, like post snap, the world. We saw it a little bit in.
Well, is it gonna be post because it has Vision in it?
No, it's so Wanda Maximoff, or AKA Scarlet Witch. They've never called her Scarlet Witch. She has the ability to create realities. So the reality that she's created is that Vision is still alive.
Dark.
She can make him more alive, which, there's the whole House of M story where she literally said in the comics, no more mutants, and all the mutants died. She's mad powerful.
Yeah, she is one of the most powerful people in the entire Marvel universe. But
she could bring in mutants, basically.
But they really dumb her down in the movies.
Right. Yeah, it's not just telekinesis. She's mad powerful. She's the daughter of Magneto. So so it could be she because she still is she gets her powers from the Mind Stone. She could still bring back Vision, but the reality she's going to create is that Vision's still alive. They're living in a 60s sitcom or a 50s sitcom at first, and then they'll kind of make their way through, and it might break reality a little bit, but it'll be kind of awesome.
Interesting.
I'm scared. I'm scared and I'm happy.
It's on Disney, right?
Disney Plus, yeah. Comes out midnight tonight.
Gang. Be sure to watch that tomorrow. Or this comes out Monday. So hopefully you watched it.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you didn't.
So back to it.
Yes.
If you need any supplements, site-wide.
What's the promo code?
Supplements, workout gear, general attire. Type in T20 Markus B. It'll get you 20% off on everything on the website.
T20 Markus B.
T20 Markus B.
MARKUS.
Okay. I can't remember the sign language.
It's on the screen.
Yeah. Word. As always, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. It was a good time, wild time. As always, we managed to fill an hour and a half with zero planning.
Yes.
I really need people to understand that zero planning goes into these.
Yeah.
We
just started.
We just started
talking.
and we got here.
Yeah. Here we are. So, anyways, thank you, dudes. Everybody that rocked with us all the way to the end, thank y'all very much. Hope you guys enjoyed. And y'all be easy out there. Peace.
Thank you.